I'm just so tired of this at this point, and welcome back to Outriders. I've been looking through my comments after my latest video. I do have another video coming up which is actually really interesting, but this one I thought I would speak about the patch. That being the damage mitigation patch, because I literally ran one expedition to test it. I haven't got round to testing it even further, but I will do for myself, and then I will probably come back and let you guys know. But I've never experienced the damage mitigation issue too often for myself. There has been a few times over my playtime since they acknowledged it where I have been technically one-shotted. I've gone from max health down to nothing, although it does a lot of the time show you that you're being hit twice. So say you've got 20,700 health. Pure example, you'll get hit for 5k and then the remaining 15,000 will just disappear instantly as well. I've gone through the comments and a lot of people are saying that nothing at all has changed. I mentioned that some people, in my previous video, some people said that was the case, but the comments from that, it's nearly everyone is saying that nothing has been fixed in this patch. So there are lots of people that are still experiencing being one-shot, and the sign-in issues that they had have got even worse. In terms of people being able to sign in before the patch, now they can't. I don't know why they ever mentioned it in the patch notes that they had fixed some of the sign-in issues, because they said they were fully aware that it was going to continue after the patch. Yeah, they put in the patch notes that they had supposedly done some changes to fix it, and it's actually made it worse. I mean, at the end of the day, they had to create a way for their telemetry to actually have a point of being added, because there are now a lot more people actually experiencing sign-in issues, so their telemetry will be able to pick it up. If they fixed the sign-in issues, there wouldn't have been any point adding in the telemetry. The main thing I don't understand is how you get paid to test a game and you don't test it properly, or how you are paid to develop a game and you don't code it properly, or how you publish a game and you buy the worst servers that are provided. They found the core issue for damage mitigation, or so they said they did on the 7th of May. They took another 18 days to send this patch around the entire world so that it could be tested. They delayed it because it could possibly cause stability issues, and some people were like, oh yeah, it's been delayed, they want to make sure it works, why are you moaning about this? Because look at the fucking patch now. It still doesn't work and they delayed it. But it supposedly would have caused stability issues within the game. So the patch for damage mitigation was successful, but they had to fix the patch with another patch, and then they released it thinking they figured out what was causing it. Saying some stuff like the damage blocked was a visual bug that they couldn't actually fix in the same patch. And after all that time, nothing actually changed for the most part. So they're happy to sit there and tell you, oh, this is because of this is happening because of that, blah blah blah, this is happening because of this, yet they don't actually know what's going on. It would be the same as me releasing a video and putting a massive mistake in there, saying I would fix it, taking a month to do anything about it, uploading the video again, and the mistake wasn't removed. That's like the best example off the top of my head I can give you as to how stupid this actually is. And these developers at this stage, whether the game's been out for 2 months or 25 years, they don't have any chances. They should never have had a chance from the get-go, because this was marketed as a fully released product. However, when they said that, what they meant is, this has got every bit of content that we want to put in the game. We're not adding any different content through a live service model like other games do. We haven't released 80% of this game and we'll release the final 20% later on. We have released everything for this game. That's what they meant when they said they've released it as a fully released product. And I mean, technically, it's still missing variation, balancing. There's still a lot missing. Not directly from content, but it's still missing a lot of stuff. Another one to add to that little list is mods. Some of them are identical on different weapons. I mean, how can you have 46 legendary weapons in a game and not come up with an individual mod for each one? So, first off, the issue was never just broodmothers, like they stated it was. It happens with all enemies at different times. It's a global issue, not just with one enemy archetype. Secondly, this is again even more proof that they do not know what they are doing. And third on the list is their appreciation package. still hasn't been released. And finally, what the fuck do they actually do when they head into work every day? Or when they begin their work for the day? What do they actually fucking do? My best guess for that question is that they sit on their asses, counting their daily sales, laughing at the player base or what remains of it, whilst twiddling their thumbs and playing fucking rock, paper, scissors. They haven't released a single patch to date that has fixed the issue they focused on properly, and they are talking about expanding the game, and they're working on 2 other games at the same time. They are completely, at this stage, out of their minds. They also mentioned that they have another patch that's going to be fixing stuff, and they said that before they even released the damage mitigation. With the inventory wipes, they said when they are happy with Group A, they will release Group B. They released Group B the following day, and people from Group A still never got their inventories back. They just literally take incompetence to the next level, and they take ignorance to the next level because they never actually fucking listen. Square Enix, at the same time, really hurt my head because they've said that this is their next major franchise when this is barely a game. It's more like an alpha, and I probably shouldn't have even mentioned the word alpha because them pricks are still annoying as shit. Flying stuff in this game is too powerful, crawlers are just dickheads, mods still don't fucking work on half the things in the game, and expeditions are still unbalanced with their times. How they built their endgame based on timers when they can't consistently code numbers is beyond me. It really, really is. They can't actually properly code damage blocked. There's visual bugs with that, yet they've based their entire endgame on timers. Things that deal with numbers. So I'm going to wrap this video up by saying, I am really, really looking forward to E3 and other gaming events that are coming up this year. And if Square Enix show up with Outriders and announce DLC, I'm actually going to fucking pop 100 blood vessels. This is absolutely ridiculous at this point. Outriders already needs to be passed on to another development team and the game hasn't even been out for 2 months. What I'm going to do, I do it in a lot of videos. I'm going to quickly, before I disappear... Oh, Avengers ain't doing too well. 491 people playing. Outriders, how many people? That's, I think, the lowest I've ever seen it. I mean, granted, it's 5 minutes past 8 in the morning where I live. But the 24-hour peak for this game, after the damage mitigation patch, is 7,563 people. Playing within the last hour, or it says playing 4 minutes ago, 2,873. At 7 o'clock in the morning, so an hour ago, 3,100. That's dropped another, roughly 250. That is possibly also going to dip a little bit lower because 9 AM is usually the time of the day where it's at its lowest. So I actually think this game might hit a 24-hour peak of 6,000 by the end of this month. It could pick up, you never know. They might go and chuck the game on sale for 50% off. We don't know what's going to happen, but that's my estimate. And what I'm going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.